Let's take a look at what's known as the AB trust split that occurs at the first death with a living trust. So you can see at the top of the screen, the joint trust splits into two trusts, into the A trust and the B trust, the above ground trust and the below ground trust. The A trust is the survivor's trust, which means it continues to be revocable. It can be changed by the survivor, and the survivor has total access to the income and the principal that are contained in the A trust. The B trust, in contrast, becomes irrevocable. In other words, the terms that are in place at the time of the first death cannot be changed. So typically, the surviving spouse is the trustee of both the A and the B trust. As trustee of the B trust, she must receive income for life from the B trust. And the survivor can also invade the principal of the B trust as she needs it for her health, education, maintenance, and support. What also happens at the first death is that the beneficiaries of the B trust that were in place at the time of the first death, now they have a vested interest in that B trust because they are one heartbeat away, the surviving spouse's last heartbeat, away from receiving that B trust and the assets that are in the B trust. So the trustee has a duty to report to the beneficiaries of the B trust. Now, trusts that are well drafted limit the beneficiary's ability to come back and make the surviving spouse jump through hoops in terms of demanding a reporting and all this other information that they would otherwise be entitled to receive by law. But the fact is that there are beneficiaries in place at the time of the first death that have an interest in the B trust. So once the split trusts are consolidated again into a consolidated assets trust, they are then again divided into as many sub-trusts as there are beneficiaries of the trust. So let's say in this case we're illustrating three beneficiaries. The first beneficiary has terms that affect the distribution where they will receive one half of the estate at the age of 25 and the other half at the age of 30. Now the second primary trust provides a little differently because the parents want that child to receive only a third of the estate at the age of 25, half of the balance that's available to them at the second age, and then the full balance at the third age, in this case the age of 35. Now the third trust that's created in this particular illustration is for a special needs child, a child who has mental or physical incapacities or limitations that require that these assets be kept in a special needs trust for their benefit. And what makes a special needs trust so unusual is that the trustee is directed to expend money for a special needs beneficiary in a way that will not cause them to become disqualified from receiving Social Security and other state assistance. So our trusts do provide special needs provisions which can be very helpful in protecting and managing assets and an inheritance for a special needs child. Feel free to give us a call anytime at 877-438-7878. We'll be delighted to help you. Thank you.